Hey guys, this video is in response to Matt Evans, who requested a basic walkthrough of how you get professional audio synced with your video, and then further uploading it to YouTube for myself and others to see, just so you don't get the crappy audio that you would get from your iPhone. Well, I wouldn't say it's crappy, but I would say it's not optimal. Put it that way. So here we go. Let's dive right into it. So here's where we're going to begin. I'm going to get an example of a song that I want to use for this video. I'm going to bring it up through MrTabs.com. I'm going to click on Guitar Tabs, and I'm going to search for Lagrange, because it's an easy song. I don't have to do multiple takes just because the intro is just so simple to play. So let's go in here. We got Lagrange, and I'm going to log in using my username, Mr. Tabs himself. But for you guys, it'll be different. I'm the administrator of this page, so I'll click on login. But for you guys, it'll be login through Patreon. So I'm going to go back to MrTabs.com once again. Go back to the page, Lagrange. Let's bring it up here. And so what I want to do is I want to get some of the tracks that I need as a backing track, because I've got all the isolated tracks on here. There's only a few tracks that I need, and I'm going to click on bass and go to save link as. That way I can save it as an audio file. And so what I might need to do here is create a new folder. I'm going to create a folder called Lagrange Session, just to keep everything neat and tidy and into one place. I'm going to save that track right here. Click on this one, save link. Oh, wait, maybe I don't need clean guitar. No, I don't need that track, but that's fine. I think it's just the bass and the drums. So I'm going to click on drums as well, save link as, and save the track directly into the same folder. So perfect. I've got the two tracks that I need, and now what I want to do is open up Amplitube. And the quickest way for me to do this is to go to Spotlight Search on Mac. Just type it in simply, and it comes up right away. So I also want to create a new session. Let's do that. That way, I've got all my presets and everything, and I can choose it from the drop-down menu, which will be later on. So, of course, I can click on the multi-track session right here. So I want to go into the folder that I created for Lagrange. So I will click on Lagrange right over here. And here's my tracks. Here's everything that I need. I'm just going to drag them right into the multi-track session. And that'll be the drums and the bass. Perfect. The only thing I can say, though, is that first audio track is actually for guitar, so maybe I should drag these two files down. It's going to sound really funny. So yeah, I'll drag those two down. Perfect. That sounds a little bit better to me. The first audio track, like I mentioned, is for guitar. With Amplitube, one thing you should make sure is click up here. We're in audio and MIDI. Make sure that your input device and output device are the same thing. For me, it's Scarlett USB. I'm using input 2 for my guitar. If you're using like an iRig or something, iRig might come up under an input device, and you would want to use the iRig for both your input and output. So we're back to the multi-track here. And I had to do this again just because I got screwed up earlier. So I had to drag these tracks back in there again. But let's just pretend this didn't happen. Okay, we're back here at the multi-track. Next, what I want to do is select a good tone for this. And for me, the tone is already there. It's Lagrange. I believe it's Lagrange Clean. There you go. So I have Lagrange Clean. Here's my tone. It's already set up, and it's in input 1, which is very convenient for me. I have the right tone for this song, and I'm good to go with recording. So I've got my camera set up, and it's recording at the same time I'm doing this, and I'm about to hit the white circle there at the bottom of the screen to start recording. So what I want to do here right now is export this session to a single file, to a WAV file. So I go to File, Export, and I'm going to click on the desktop, save it directly on my desktop as Lagrange Take. And eventually I'll drag it over to the Lagrange session folder. Just keep everything in one place. And there we have it. So here's what I want to do. I want to take the two files that I recorded, the video and the audio, and I want to merge them together. Like I want to sync them up using video editing software. And for me, where I'm using a Macintosh computer, I would open up iMovie. And the quickest way for me to do this, just type it in the search bar, hit enter, and now I want to import the two files from the folder that I created, which would be the Lagrange take right here and the movie file. Import that. So I want to take the two files, the video file and the audio file, bring them down here into session. What I'm trying to do here is bring the audio down so I don't hear that part. I just want to find a part where I begin playing my guitar. And I'm just dragging this pointer over here. So it looks like I'm about to start playing. As soon as my thumb hits the string, I know I'm going to hit that first note. There you go. Zoom in a little bit, you know, so I can really get down to where I start playing. And right there, I'm about to hit that first note. That's important to see because now with this audio take right here, I can kind of see where that begins also. Let me bring the audio part up. So here we go. Zoom in again on that. So I've got my count in right here. You can see the 4 clicks. So right around here is where the audio begins. I'll bring it right here, right in line from. I know there might be easier ways to do this. There might be a sync option or something in this, but I still haven't figured that out. Like I just like to do things, I guess, my own way. But for me, this is the easiest way to do it. Just line the audio up a little bit because I can see the audio here on the video take, and I can see the audio right here through the computer audio. So let's play this and let's see if it syncs up. Yeah. Perfect. So now let's take that. And for some reason, when I exported my file in Amplitube, it only gave me this small portion. I think it's because I had it recorded within like a small window. But that's fine. That would be an easy thing to figure out. So let's take the video part now, line it up right here, and let's bring this back here, and let's play it back. So here's just my small example of, you know, how I would get the two to line up. Perfect. Now, also what I want to do, because I don't want to hear the video, the actual video audio, because when you record a video on iPhone, Of course, you're going to hear it through the iPhone speaker. So I want to take out that part of it. So I go to detach audio right here. And I want to just delete that part altogether. So now we have the two completely in sync with each other. And I'm about to export this. I'll share the file on my desktop. Lagrange intro. So I've saved the file on my desktop. Let's open it up. And I believe it opens up in QuickTime. Perfect. And there you have it. You know, professional audio synced with the video you recorded. For me, it'll probably look a little bit professional, you know, with my YouTube setup. I have a green screen behind me and I get to change backgrounds, change clothing and whatnot. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to message me through Patreon. And it's 2 days after Christmas. I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas. Enjoy the holidays. And I'll see you guys in the new year.